The document repository is your designated local folder where all audit documents are stored, allowing you to work efficiently in offline mode. Please note that it is your sole responsibility to maintain backups of this folder to prevent data loss. A highly recommended practice is to store this folder within Microsoft OneDrive or a similar cloud syncing service and verify that it is actively synchronizing with your online account. To set up your document repository, follow these steps. First, navigate to the main menu and click on Configure. Then select Configure Document Repository from the available options. Finally, browse your file system to define the local directory where your audit documents will be saved. We highly encourage choosing a folder integrated with OneDrive to guarantee continuous synchronization and secure backups. In truAudits, schemas act as the structural blueprint for your audits. They are essential for organizing and categorizing audit items into a logical hierarchy. Think of a schema as a structured table of contents for an audit. It breaks down the overarching audit standard into manageable item categories, which then contains specific audit items, the core requirements to be evaluated. For example, with the ISO 9001 standard, the item categories might include clauses and controls. Within the clauses category, you would find individual audit items such as clause number 1, titled Scope. To create a new schema, go to the main menu, click on Schemas, and select Manage. In the Schema Management window, enter a schema name, for example, ISO 9001. Then in the Item Category field, type your first category, such as clauses, and press Enter. The system will automatically generate the item number and title columns. The item number column is mandatory and is used throughout the system to track activities against each audit item. You can add additional categories, for example, Custom, and when you are finished, click Save. Your custom schema template is automatically saved as an Excel file in your document repository under the Schema Templates/Custom folder. If you want to show or hide schemas, go to Schemas, then Manage. Select the Available Schemas tab, and use the visible checkbox to control which schemas appear in your active lists. Hiding a schema does not delete any data. For bulk data entry, you can open the Excel template directly by navigating to the Schemas tab and clicking Open Data File. Enter your audit items into the spreadsheet, making sure the item number column is filled in for every row. The knowledge base provides additional information about a selected schema item. It allows you to attach supplemental details directly to an audit item, creating a centralized knowledge hub. The primary goal is to eliminate the need to switch between truAudits and external resources, such as audit standard PDF files. You can use the knowledge base to store excerpts from audit standards, lists of commonly used abbreviations, or detailed information on tools related to a schema item. All knowledge base information is saved in an Excel file. To perform bulk data entry, first ensure you have created a schema. Then navigate to the Knowledge Base tab on the right pane and click Open Data File to view the Excel file. You can add or update multiple entries directly in the spreadsheet. When working with the Excel file, make sure the data format of all columns is set to text. The item number column is required and acts as the link to the schema item. You can freely add any additional columns after the item number column. The file is saved in your document repository under the KB/custom folder. Next, we will talk about the inquiries. For bulk data entry, navigate to the Inquiries tab on the right pane and click Open Data File. The Excel file is saved in your document repository under the Inquiries/Custom folder. Please ensure that inquiry numbers are unique. You can assign them numbers starting with 1 and increment with each new entry. Inquiries, sometimes called checklists or assessments, are structured questions or checks used by auditors to design a standardized audit across multiple auditees. They ensure that all critical areas for the selected schema items are comprehensively covered. During an audit, you can use inquiries to record responses directly from the auditee. For the selected item, if inquiries have been defined, the auditor can enter responses by clicking the Item Notes/Assessments tab. Please note that inquiry responses can only be recorded against items that are linked with the audit. If an item is unlinked after responses have been recorded, those responses will be permanently deleted. Inquiries are tightly integrated with your schema structure. They are housed under a specific schema, organized under relevant item categories, and linked directly to specific schema items. Add related item lets you associate an inquiry with additional schema items, while remove related item unlinks it without deleting the inquiry. Inquiries can also be entered directly from the application without opening data file. This is useful when bulk entry is not required. To record auditee responses against inquiries, you must first create an audit. Once your audit is set up, the tabs that follow inquiries will be used to capture user responses during the audit process. We will cover how to use these tabs in detail during audits training.